Cut it. I know that sounded awesome.
It did. I love it.
Right up next to our microphones.
I love it. That was so good.
So, what are we talking about now? We got to talk about the quartering.
The quartering.
No, I don't got mine. So, quartering. This motherfucker crying like a bitch all day long. Crying. 4 videos a day, crying like a bitch about children's cartoons. It's like, can you get more pathetic and be more rich at the same time? I don't know if you can.
Me neither.
Actually, I think most rich people are pretty pathetic.
Really?
I would grab most of them and choke them. Choke the life out of them.
Oh my goodness.
Just out of pure spite.
Mm-hmm.
So this dumb motherfucker, now he's fucking mad. This motherfucker, he was mad about goddamn fucking She-Ra's titties was too small.
Right.
Sorry.
I did hear about this. Like,
Pornhub is everywhere. You can look at titties anytime you want to. I'm sorry, the cartoon characters' titties were too small.
Why were you even focused on that? Like,
FBI
I don't get it.
Look at this motherfucker's hard drive.
Yeah. Like, why are you worried about that?
Because She-Ra's like 17 anyway, I believe.
I don't remember because I loved her as a kid in the 80s. Like, she was my favorite. I had the castle and like all these action figures. Like, it was crazy. I love She-Ra. I even had She-Ra shoes.
This motherfucker.
It was insane. Like, and my daughter and I, when the new series came out, I was like, oh, hell yeah, let's watch this. And she loved it. And we got into the new series, you know. And
it was ruined by the woke mob. So anyway, these people complain about wokeism. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, I don't know. You can probably make some arguments that sometimes it gets in the way of a good story. I'm sure. But this motherfucker zeroes in on every little thing like it's the worst shit that ever happened.
Do you think he's just looking for something to talk about?
Because
he puts 4 videos out a day.
The only thing more pathetic is the people watching the videos. This motherfucker.
Like, do you not have anything else to talk about?
No, let me tell you something. These people that complain about how woke is ruining everything, if Die Hard came out today, they'd be bitching about the goddamn guy from Family Matters having to help them. Right? They'd be like, what, a white cop couldn't do this by himself? He would need a black guy in the parking lot to help him? They would complain about that.
Be like, motherfucker, yeah.
They would complain about that.
Oh, yeah,
They would complain about anybody that's not a white male doing anything because it makes them money. They're just shallow. I mean, I don't even think the motherfucker gives a shit about any of it. It just makes him money. Look at his numbers. He's just playing to the unwoke mob. You
mean the unempathetic mob? Because that's all it is.
I would call him anti-woke mob. And let's see, this is a whiteboard episode because when I was listening to this idiot, I thought, man, I gotta get his actual words, and let's just go through it, okay?
Sounds good to me. I love a whiteboard.
So I had to scroll way down because this motherfucker makes so many videos about nothing. You wouldn't believe it. It's like Seinfeld in this motherfucker.
But not as good. Not as good.
Well, of course, he's not as good.
You're like, I can't even right now. This motherfucker.
Get that link from old dumbass about some helmets. He probably needs one too. He says, I don't even care anymore. Everything woke goes to garbage.
Oh
man.
Let me cry a river.
Did you find it in your heart to stop caring about cartoons for children? He says, I'm not gonna, and then he did like a performative like breaking the sentence. She's like, I'm not gonna. Can't even. He said he can't even. There's no point in fighting for it.
Oh, so sad.
No point in fighting for it.
Really?
I'm not giving these people the benefit of a doubt anymore.
Ooh.
Just don't watch it.
Ooh.
Yes, that's a good plan. It sounds like something you don't want to watch. You know what you ought to do?
Ooh.
You know what you ought to do?
What?
Not watch it. That's a good plan.
Why are you watching She-Ra as a grown man?
Well,
anyway?
he's talking about X-Men already.
Oh, he's talking about X-Men. My bad. I was still on the She-Ra.
Of the X-Men series from when I was a child. And this motherfucker is talking about the old series like it was so great. It was. When I was like 10 years old. It was amazing. Mm-hmm. Watch it now. It is the most, send the script to Korea and get your animations back. Where people stand there like this and just their mouth moves.
Yeah.
You know, it's very cheap, sorry shit. I mean, it's fine for kids.
Right.
But you as an adult should be older. You should have a higher
standard for shit.
Yes. You should be engaging with stories that are a little bit more complicated. This is for children.
Right.
What's wrong with you? Why are you so fucking stupid? And then he said, every time they ruin another show, make sure you tell everyone.
Ooh.
This is what I love. Every once in a while, I do run into somebody that is listening to an idiot like this, and they got to tell everybody about it. It's not allowed to be Mr. Potato Head anymore. You're not allowed to say Mr. Potato Head. I said, who? Who said I can't say Mr. Potato Head anymore? Mm-hmm. They took it off the boxes. I don't give a shit. Why do I care? Why do you care? What the fuck is wrong with you? We definitely need to check this motherfucker's hard drive. He's worried about some fucking cartoon titties. Like I was saying about that Vaush shit, man. You start liking cartoon titties more than real titties, you got problems.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you.
Maybe like somebody should look into that.
That's like motherfuckers rather watch a porn than hold a real lady. At that point, there is something wrong with you. Mm-hmm. That is just a substitute for what you should really want. Mm-hmm. So if you would rather have the substitute than the real thing, you're already going down a bad road.
That's
it's only a matter of time before he's looking at some horses on top of some anime adolescents. So he's just a basic idiot. I don't know if we'll do like a whole file on him. I did write some notes on this motherfucker. But he did also complain about a character named Worf.
Okay.
Okay, so this is going to be the binary character of this new one. Because all of they got to have representation, right? Okay. Whether you agree with it, you disagree with it, whatever you want to think about it, they think the market would like there to be representation of certain kinds of people.
Right.
Now, do you know who Morph is?
I have no idea.
Most people don't because he's a little shitty character nobody cares about. But
from what?
X-Men.
Okay.
And his power is he's a shapeshifter.
Oh, nice.
So he can change into women, change into men.
That'd actually be pretty awesome.
Sorry, but it kind of makes sense for the character. Sorry. But if you're going to have somebody be non-binary, I would think Morph... It almost fits so well. It might actually piss off non-binary. You know what I mean? It might be a little too on the nose. But he complained about that, you know. I mean, all of it is bullshit. You know, I'm having fun, but I don't think he really cares about any of this. This is really more a message.
If he's putting out 4 videos a day, I honestly don't think he cares either.
More a message to people watching his content. If you happen to stumble to this, just stop. He's disingenuous. He doesn't mean anything he's saying. He's clearly an idiot. So if you go talking to your friends at work the next day and you're having trouble making his point, that's because you're dumber than him. Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. That means you should maybe stop having an opinion. That means maybe you should just give up. So
no, I don't think that's true, but maybe just think about what you're doing.
All right. LG wins this one. Maybe don't give up altogether. But if you're a big fan of the quartering and you think he's really smart,
maybe think twice about that. maybe research some other shit. Just don't take his word for it.
Do not tell stupid people to research. They'll become flat earthers. Anyway, this was a quartering episode. We had to do at least one, right?
Woo!
I don't think it's
whiteboard.
I don't think we need to keep doing these because he pretty much says the same thing every time.
Does he? Like, I honestly had no idea who the quartering was until you told me about it.
It's bad. I'll play a clip later. You'll wish I hadn't. Anyway, he also shits his pants or something.
What?
Apparently, like, he took a shit in his basement in a drain or something. I don't even know the whole story.
How did that even come about? How does anybody even know about
making
that?
A bunch of videos a day. He's got a wife and kids going out living their lives with his money. And he's down in the basement like a troll, you know?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does no one else find that really fucking weird?
Well, he's stupid looking. Anyway, that's the end of this one.
Okay, if you want.
It's a stupid looking motherfucker and Mr. Quartering. That's funny too because he calls himself quartering. Like he's ripping people apart with his opinions.
Oh yeah. I was wondering why he was called the quartering.
It should be me. When I'm dating a motherfucker, it hurts, son. So he's welcome to say something to me if he wants to, but he knows that wouldn't be worth his while because I'm way too small. And if he did, it would just bring me attention. And then all I would have to do is call him some racial slurs, and then I'd get all his fans too. Anyway, you guys take it easy.
All right.
Oh no, I forgot to mention.
What?
He did a sponsor.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
what was the sponsor?
It was a VPN.
Which one?
So I forget which. Oh, I'm gonna look at my notes. He did a VPN sponsor. It was for private internet access.
Ooh.
And I wrote here on my notes, I'm sure he needs it to hide his lolly searches.
Ooh.
I'm sure he probably needs that motherfucker.
Well, if he's very concerned about Shira's boobs.
Yeah. He probably, he don't
I
want,
would think there might be something there.
He don't want people digging into his search history. Down in that cave. Why his wife was up there fucking his kids up? Because you know his wife is a dumb bitch. Anyway, we're done.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that.
I can infer
you don't know
from
that.
how stupid he is. Let's call it.
But that don't mean she don't know better. All right.
That don't help, does it? If she knows better, she shouldn't be doing it.
I'm just saying,
with
sometimes.
God's grace and loving humility, I just want to say, I hope she doesn't know better, because then she'd have no excuse.
All right. Same. I'll put that on record.
All right.
Same.
All right. LD made me stay a little bit longer to be a little bit less of an asshole. But fuck that bitch.
No.
We're done.
Don't, because we don't know.
Well, you know he don't. He's down in the basement getting mad about fucking cartoon boobs. Did you end it already?
No.
End it. Goddamn. I'm gonna take a deep hole.